So welcome to our daily contemplation. I'm Juna
Sabine.
from Synergy in Motion. And what are we doing today?
Well, as always, we're contemplating the hexagrams of the I Ching through the lens of gene keys and human design. And today is the last day of the 35th hexagram, which is all about change, progress, and that hunger for change and progress and being boundless. And we here at Synergy in Motion talk a lot about being true to you, living true to you, and really tapping into your inner knowing.
Yes.
And and there is a common belief that usually it's more important to take care of others than to take care of yourself.
And I grew up in Christianity, and we had a saying that to be joyful, and the word was Joy, it was think of Jesus first, others, and then yourself. So, if I thought of myself, I was selfish, and a lot of people do think that, and we're all about being true to you, and it's almost reverse of that. When it's put your oxygen mask on first, take care of you, be who you are, know who you are, and from that is where you can be that contribution to progressive change. You can be that fullness of you to contribute as you. Otherwise, and it's about standing tall and standing strong in you. Otherwise, I say you're going to fall for anything. So standing true to you, otherwise you fall for anything, and that's getting swept away in the homogenization of this reality where whatever is currently going on, you get just swept away. But when you have that core self, you're true to you, and you're not going to fall for anything. You're going to
Other
be
than
true.
yourself.
Yeah, you're going to hopefully you'll fall in love with yourself even more. So yeah, put the oxygen mask on you so that you have that breath, so that you can be a contribution. And the beautiful thing is when we come from this strong sense of the self, it's all of a sudden there's this shift that happens, and we stumble into community and the collective and the contribution. It's so easy, rather than getting swept away and thinking how we should be a contribution, how it looks like.
And the whole thing about contribution, we traveled the world and worked with many, many different people from many different cultures. And one thing that we find everyone seems to have in common, or most people have in common, is that deep desire to contribute to the community, to progress, to life unfolding even more and more dynamically.
I mean, the cliche is, I want to make a difference, but it's true. People want to make a positive impact on people and the world, and the way things have been going, it's not working so well. So we have to come from that place of the strength in ourselves.
And when you stand that strong within yourself, what happens is that you really uncondition yourself from the norm that currently governs this planet or our society. And only then can you actually truly contribute to change, not change in terms of repeating the same thing over in a different color. Like when you look at what Christianity has done, how it crystallized out and became rules and regulation that didn't really empower people to be themselves anymore. And then people said, that doesn't work for me. And then spirituality came about, which is another set of rules and regulations of how to be. And when you stay true to you, you don't repeat the same thing in a different color, but you're able, from the difference that you are from within you, to create truly something different. And it's not you alone, but it is you being the contribution to the global community and with your difference.
And the local community.
And the local community.
All of it,
Yeah. And with that comes a boundlessness. You're not bound by the norms anymore. You are boundless, and you can allow the magic that you actually are, the magic being that which is unexplainable about you, that wonder and awe of life starts pouring through you, and that naturally creates a difference in the world. You don't have to push that. It just happens. You will be finding yourselves in communities, in situations where the best is required of you, and you can actually contribute it, because you don't have to be concerned about maintaining your security and your status quo. You actually be able to be that wild card that can bring this change, that inspires people to be themselves as well, and honoring themselves. So can you imagine all of us would really honor ourselves and contribute to each other by inspiring each other to stay true to ourselves and create a new world, or or change the current world into a world where we honor life and living in all forms, colors, shapes, ways of living. That's why we keep coming back to the basis of really reminding ourselves and hopefully inspiring you to be true to you. And that's what we are all about here at Synergy in Motion, to really help you find that. How do you live true to you? Who am I in the first place? Right? It's possible to contribute with some guidance, but ultimately you also have to find that yourself. First, you have to choose that you want that, and then the adventure begins. And that's where we are the experts of really knowing how to do that, how to tickle that forth in you. And that's, again, our intent with these morning contemplations, to inspire you to stay true to you and be the difference in the world. So maybe just take a moment right now and perceive that energy of being true to you, and with that, the adventures of boundlessness starting to unfold. How would it be for you on this day to allow yourself to not be bound by anything, to be boundless? That's your contemplation for the day. Being boundless, like nature. Here in the northern hemisphere, where summer is just following spring right now, and everything is boundless, like things are popping up all over the place. So how would that be if you allowed yourself even a little boundlessness? Maybe secretly do your little jig, let your body be boundless. Or in the way that you enjoy your food today, or the sunshine, or whatever unfolds. Like when you open up and let your heart guide you and be you. Allow that wonder and awe.
It's that open heart again, and just notice where you've closed that off, or any part in your body that knows and that is you. Just open that up and lower the barriers, lower the walls, and just open. That's really what boundlessness is.
And with that, be also aware of how that overflows into the community. In a weird way, yes, it's all about you, and it's not about you. Because you are an expression of all of it, and all of it is an expression of you. There is a flow in life that we keep talking about, and you're a part of it. So in your boundlessness, be the contribution that you truly be, without thinking about it, without pushing it, just by being you. And with that, you are creating a world today. Yes, boundless.
Thank you so much. Thank you for coming. And we will see you tomorrow at 9 o'clock at Synergy in Motion here on Facebook and YouTube.
Okay.